shortly because I had to step away. I'm working on making dinner because Jordan's gonna be home soon, and like I have to like finish dishes because those are like stacking up a little bit. So I thought that while I was cooking I would talk to you a little bit because I haven't given you like a pregnancy update, so I'm gonna do that. So today I am 17 weeks and 5 days, and it's Monday. So Friday I had an appointment with my OB and told her that I had gotten COVID during week 14, and like I had read it myself, but I was really hoping that it wasn't true, but the OB confirmed it. So basically catching COVID during pregnancy increases. Most of the time I don't let myself dwell on things for too long, and I'm just realizing I haven't really allowed myself to process it. It increases your chance of stillbirth. And so basically the OB is having me do like a daily low dose of aspirin, and that's supposed to negate the risk. And so just like the idea of making it through a majority of your pregnancy and then just suddenly losing the baby is just a lot. And like until this moment, like talking to you guys, I guess I just haven't really allowed myself to think about it much. I'm sure like hormones aren't helping either. Anyway, I mean currently there's really no reason to be alarmed. The baby's healthy. You know, we heard their heartbeat again, and they are a little mover. Like they're just always moving. Like I really felt them for the first time on the 10th, and it was actually during an appointment with a friend of mine, and I was there for moral support, and I kind of felt like baby wanted her to know that they were there for her too, because they were just so active during that appointment. Whew. I think I'm just like very, very overly emotional right now. Alright, I will see you guys soon, and hopefully next time I won't be such a whiny baby. Hey, it's week 18 and I'm working on making lunch/breakfast right now. I feel like anymore I'm dressing like purely for comfort. Like I just want to be comfortable. Today especially, like I'm really starting to feel the growth like up more towards my belly button, whereas before it was like more like lower. There's quite a few things that I want to get done today. Like I have some chores I need to finish. Dishes have stacked up again, so I need to get that. I have to finish folding my laundry. And then along with that, last week I was with my mom and she really wanted to buy baby stuff. But like I'm not about buying new baby stuff. Like I want to get like thrifted. So I got some cute stuff that I'll share with you guys. And then last week I ended up getting finally some eyebrow and eyelash tint. So like I hardly wear makeup anymore. And like I'm always so self-conscious about like my eyebrows especially, and then also my eyelashes are really light too. So I figure like this will make me feel a little bit better, and then I don't have to like feel obligated to wear makeup all the time. So I want to do that today. And then I also have to finish planning out a menu, and then we're doing like Thanksgiving for my family early this year. So I have to like look up a couple of my like go-to recipes so like we can get the ingredients for that today. Man, and then also there was a meeting last night for Open Skies stuff, and they had mentioned doing like a holiday logo, so that's something else that I'm gonna have to work on today. So I have a lot to do today. So I started this baby box even before Jordan and I started trying, and I've been filling it. It's not that full, but it's got a few things in there that I've been collecting as I see them, and they just make me happy. One of the first things I ended up getting was this super cute, this is a 12 month, so they're not going to be able to wear it for a while, but it's got all these cute little pastel planets on it. Oh, it's so cute. Just this cute little footed onesie. I loved it so much. Yeah, I spent like 14 bucks on it. Isn't that disgusting? And then one of the second things I got is another thing that they're not going to be using for years, but I saw it at Aldi and I absolutely loved it. There's definitely a theme going on. It's going to turn out my child is going to hate like planets and stars. But look at, it's a cute little like cup, plate, and bowl set, and it's got little utensils on it too. So cute. And then staying on brand, pretty much since like the positive test, Jordan and I like to occasionally walk through the baby aisle just to like look at all the cute baby stuff. And I found this cute like cloud, star, moon vibe bath towels. Aren't those cute? But like I was saying earlier, I was with my mom, we were having like a mother-daughter day, and I wanted to do some thrifting. And it's so tough because I'm from a smaller town and there's like a lot of country-minded individuals. Like one of the first places we stopped was Goodwill because she loves Goodwill. Even as an adult now, and I've come to like enjoy thrift shopping, I still just really don't like Goodwill. But she really wanted to buy stuff for baby, and I really didn't want her spending a ton of money. But like I still wanted her to feel involved. And so like I've been trying to be gracious and like accept gifts and like, but it's been very difficult because I'm also a very like picky person. Like I would never tell someone to their face to stop buying me things, but I just want people to be very like cautious buying me things. Like I would rather like be involved, please, but like don't feel obligated to buy me things. Like at least not until we get like a registry, you know, because I'm very particular. And that's no reflection on my mom at all. She's wonderful. You know, I was there with her and she was wanting me to like point out things that caught my attention, and it was very, very sweet, and I appreciate her a lot. So we don't know the gender of the baby yet, so we got some gender neutral stuff. And I think even after we find out the gender, I still want to try and like stay gender neutral overall, just because I feel like baby stuff is so, I don't know how to explain it. Well, for example, while we were at Goodwill, if this gives you any idea of the area, while we were going through what few items they had, there was a camo onesie, and it was written on the front, "You had me at truck." So I had a hard time finding like gender neutral stuff, but we did find a few things, and my mom was happy to be able to buy things, so I think it was all under $10, so like I don't feel bad about her spending the money, you know? So one of the first things we got was a super cute little overall set, and there was like this super tiny, oh so cute. It's a 0 to 3 month, look at how small it is, it's so little. It's got these cute little gray bears on it. Oh my goodness, so cute. And then we found this little, it's gray, it's got these little sheep on it, and it's a sleeper, like a one-size sleeper. That's so tiny, like that's gotta be like newborn, maybe a little bit older. But I thought it was super cute, and I know sleepers are super great. Finally getting to the eyebrow and eyelash tint. So I got this like a week ago, but then like last week was just so busy I didn't have a chance to actually open it up and do anything with it. So the way this kit works is it has the activating serum, black pigment, and brown pigment, so you can kind of mix up your own color to match your like hair color or whatever you're going for. So there's the activator and the pigment. It also comes with, I'm assuming these are the eyelash guards, so you put it underneath your eye so you can color your eyelashes. Not 100% sure what this is. This might be for mixing the pigment, like putting the pigment on it. And then it comes with the brush. So it has this nice angled brush on the end as well as a bristled end as well. Alright, I'm going to read the directions real quick before I get started. I think I'm going to start with my eyebrows first, because when I was reading through the lash tint, it said that you wanted to take your contacts out, but I don't want to do that right now. So I have my tint, and the instructions said that it's going to start out like a butter color and then it develops as it sits. The sit time is 10 to 15 minutes. And then the activator, you want to do an equal amount. Alright, time to try this out. Wish me luck, guys. It's in, and you can't tell because it hasn't developed yet. I have to let this sit. I'll come back soon. Ugh, dude, that's so nice. I think this side ended up a little bit thicker than this side, but I feel like that's normally an issue I have anyway, because I think this eyebrow is just a little bit bushier. But this was only after like 10 minutes, like barely 10 minutes. And that's significantly better. Oh my god. That's so much better! Like, I'm not wearing any other makeup right now. Like, what a difference eyebrows make. It's wild. Wow. So I'm gonna do eyelashes later and I'll show you guys the results, but like, yeah, dude, if I could even just like wake up every morning with eyebrows, that would be great. So I think according to the box, this should last about 4 weeks, and that one box has like 10 applications, so that's like 10 months. And I think it was under 20, I'm pretty sure, or around 20. So like, I think that's a fair price. And like, it was not hard to do at all. Like, if you use eyebrow gel, like, you can use this. Hey, we're hosting Thanksgiving today. I've been up since 6 o'clock because like, this is the first year I'm ever really doing a turkey. And it's a lot. Oh, so I'm so bummed. This is one of my jumpsuits that I like used to wear frequently, and then like I went to zip it up today and it was real tight. Like, not so much even around like my tummy, but like around like my chest. Oh, so I don't know if I want to wear this all day or not. Hey Squish Butt, are you excited for people? All the people? They're gonna be all up in your business. It is the Monday after Thanksgiving. Oh, did you hear that voice crack? What the heck? And I just got the Christmas tree out. I'm gonna put that up. Oh man, okay, so like the Friday after Thanksgiving, I still don't know what on earth happened, but I was like deathly ill all day. I couldn't keep anything down, not a thing. I was getting really worried. And of course it was getting on towards the weekend, so like I did send a message to my OB letting her know, and I was thinking that like if it continued on Saturday I'd have to go to the ER, which fortunately that wasn't the case. So I was still like recovering on Saturday, but I didn't throw up at all, so I have no clue what on earth happened Friday. But like now I'm fine and like my appetite's back. Like Sunday was a really good day, and then like today, I don't know if this is like the start of nesting, but I have been nonstop all day. So like I've been doing so much freaking laundry. I've been like planning and budgeting and organizing and getting everything ready. I think it's super cute because I'm starting to pick up on baby's movements, and I think the little passenger is going to be an active little one. And I also kind of think that they're gonna be an early bird like me. So I feel really bad for Jordan. Today I am 19 weeks and 5 days. I am definitely starting to show now. Oh, so I did end up hearing back from my doctor because I said I messaged her on Friday about being like super freaking sick. And she did get back with me today, and pretty much what she told me is like, oop, that's just pregnancy. Like some days you're just gonna have days like that where you're super sick and there's really no distinguishable reason for it, which just really sucks. I did talk to her about constipation because like I'm starting to deal with that, and like so far I've just been treating it with prune juice, which is god awful, but it really does work. Which I always thought it was like fiber, but it's actually the sorbitol, which is a naturally occurring sugar alcohol in prune juice. So apparently it's the sorbitol that actually helps get you moving. I've been doing that, but then also the other thing that I've been dealing with and have been dealing with since like the first trimester is like constant burping. And so like she had warned me during our first appointment that I was probably gonna end up dealing with indigestion And so she had recommended at the time Pepsid. I thought she had said Prilosec. She said Pepsid. Ugh. And so like I've kind of been waiting to take anything because I've been expecting heartburn to be one of the first signs. And so pretty much from what she was saying is she would recommend the Pepsid now, so taking 2 tablets daily, and that's supposed to help because she's like the constant burping is like a pretty good indication of indigestion even if I don't have the heartburn. So I'll be picking that up and I'll probably start trying that, and like hopefully that helps, because like with it comes like the nausea and like I hate it. So I was just remembering that we don't currently have a tree skirt anymore because I threw the last one away. So we're gonna have to buy another one. I was also realizing we've had the same tree and like overall like ornament and like garland theme every single year for like the past like 7 years, maybe even longer. Oh, and every year I'm like, I'm gonna buy a new tree and like new ornaments, and it just never happens. So next year, like for sure, because we gotta have a new tree for baby. Hey guys, the day kind of got away from me and I still have to like get ready because we have something that we have to do tonight. But the good news is I'm pretty much done with my baby shower registry. And dude, I probably spent like 3 weeks on it. I probably put a lot more thought into it than maybe I should have. I don't know why the concept of a shower makes me so uncomfortable. Like this idea that like other people in your life are gonna be buying you things. And I'm sure that's just me, but like, and I keep telling myself that it's not really like for us, it's for baby. And so that makes it easier, but it still makes me feel bad. Cause like I was using the registry as more of a like to buy list for me and Jordan. So like, of course, you know, whatever people get me at the shower will be great. And then like afterwards we'll have to go through and get whatever doesn't get covered. So like I feel bad because there's like some big ticket items on there, and like I'm just hoping that it doesn't come across like pretentiously, because that's not it at all. And I tried to do like a variety of different items. Again, it was kind of a list of like things that we would need, so like small and big. So there's a variety of different items for different like price points. So like I think I did okay. I had like a couple of my sisters and like my friend look it over and kind of like give me their feedback on it. So I'm pretty confident, but there's still like that worry there that like people are gonna see it and be like, we're not buying her a $250 changing table. Which no, I absolutely would not expect you to, but later on Jordan and I are gonna be going back and buying it. So I am currently 20 weeks and 1 day and I'm feeling pretty good. I ended up picking up some Pepsid from the recommendation of my doctor. And I just took it this morning with breakfast, and I would say I've noticed a difference so far. I've had like almost no gas, which has been great. I almost kind of forgot what that was like. So she had told me to take 2 a day. I think I'm just gonna start and take 1 a day. And if that's enough, like I don't see any reason why I would need to take more. I have also noticed, I can't think of the actual name of it right now, but it translates to the dark line. So when you see a pregnant belly and there's that dark line from like the belly button down, I'm starting to see that on myself now. And I knew it was gonna happen because it's just part of pregnancy and part of like darkening skin pigment. So like it's also common, like women will get like dark spots like on their face or on their body. And so like I knew that was a thing that was gonna happen. And I thought that I was gonna hate it, but I kind of don't. I think it's kind of cute. Mine isn't super dark, but you can definitely tell it's there. And for me, it just kind of feels like it's just a part of it. It's just my body doing what it's supposed to be doing to grow my baby. Alright, so I didn't measure it out, so it should fit in that far corner, like barely. So every time you want to use the treadmill now, you just gotta go in my office. Today I am 20 weeks and 5 days. My 20-week ultrasound is tomorrow. And right now I'm currently wrapping Smoosh's gift. Jordan's gift should be delivered literally any second now. And I've been feeling pretty good recently because I feel like I've been getting a lot of stuff done regarding baby. So I dropped the full-size guest bed off at my sister's because she had that pole barn. So she's going to store that for us until we can bring it back to our place. Then also while I was there, she loaded me up with so many like gender neutral kids clothes and like shoes and carriers. She ended up gifting me her old rocking chair, which was pretty close to the one that I had on my registry, but it had brown fabric instead of gray fabric, but like I'm not going to be super picky about that. And then she also gifted me her old maternity pants as well, but I'm going to try altering these because she prefers boot cut, I prefer skinny. So I'm going to try and like alter these down to a skinny fit. But then also, because we got the bed out of what's going to be the nursery, we moved the treadmill. You can kind of see it in the corner over there. That's in my office now. And everything else got moved to the center. So pretty much at this point, I just have to finish getting paint and then I can start painting the nursery. And like, I think that's really exciting. I also put a lot of thought into what I want to do for gender reveal. And I promise I'm not hating on anybody who does gender reveals. But personally, it just didn't make sense for me and Jordan. Like, it's just not really our thing. But I still wanted it to be somewhat special, so there's a restaurant near us that rents out igloos. It has a max capacity of 8 people, so I invited like 8 of our closest friends and family, and that's when we're gonna find out what gender the baby is. I also ended up doing a ton of research on hospitals and birthing centers near us because we're very, very lucky that we live in an area where we have options. I know that's not a luxury for everybody, so I definitely understand our privilege there. And I think I've narrowed it down after like researching it, you know, checking their website, checking reviews, talking with people that I know have given birth there. I think I've narrowed it down to the hospital that I would prefer to go to. And then I do have a backup hospital in mind if it's like an emergency situation and we need someplace that's closer. Something else that I was looking into, I really wanted to do, but I just don't, like, we're not going to be able to. Because it's just so expensive and we're not that level of bougie, and even though I would love more than anything to be able to do that, it just isn't going to happen, and that is a birth photographer. So every package that I was looking into is around like $1,500 because basically how it works is the photographer blocks off their entire schedule 2 weeks before your due date and then 2 weeks after to make sure that they're available any day, any time of the day to come in when you go into labor. And the whole point is that they kind of capture the whole experience. So dad's first reaction, mom's first reaction, skin to skin contact, nursing, like the labor and delivery process. And I would love to have that option, but there's just no way. Like, I would rather spend that $1,500 on something for baby, or even like starting a savings account for them, than to just throw that away on, I don't want to say throw it away. I learned from my wedding that you just don't cheap out on photography or you will regret it. Like, I'm heartbroken over my wedding photography, and there's nothing I can do to get that back, to get those moments back, you know? So I did already book a maternity shoot and a newborn shoot. I have that in the books already and like paid for and like ready to go. But I just can't spend $1,500 on this. I'm feeling good because I feel like I've been doing my best to kind of keep on top of things so that like it's less for me to worry and stress about. So like, obviously there's only so much that I'm actually doing for my baby shower because other people are planning it. But like, I've already approved invitations for that, and I have my guest list ready for that, and I've already finished my registry and had that approved by other moms to make sure that it's like a good coherent list. I've already kind of done research on breast pumps as well, because for a lot of people their insurance will cover them, and while I haven't actually checked, like I don't really doubt, I don't want to jinx myself, I don't really doubt that our insurance will cover it. And through Babylist, which is the app that I use to register for my shower, they actually have a really great application where you enter in your insurance information and your doctor's information, and then they give you a list of like top brand like pumps. So you enter all your information and then you pick out the pump that you want, and they basically will bill your insurance. Sometimes with insurance they have to get like the doctor's prescription for the pump, so that's part of it. But yeah, after all that, then they send you the pump. I'm like, they couldn't possibly have made that more easy, so that's gonna be a huge weight off my shoulders as well. And then the other thing that I'm gonna have taken care of tomorrow is the genetic blood testing, which I had meant to do at my last appointment like a month ago, and totally forgot to bring it up to my doctor. But like, we weren't in a huge hurry for the results. Like, they will be nice to have, and it would have been nice to find out like a month sooner what gender our baby's gonna be. But I figured since we weren't in like a huge hurry for any of that, that it could wait until the 20 weeks. So I'm also gonna do that tomorrow as well.